when it comes to worrying about vanity metrics and showing up, being
Mhm.
so attached to the results, I have a quote for you from the
Mm.
Bhagavad Gita. It doesn't matter what religion you are. I think this
Mm.
quote will be supportive. It has been
Mhm.
really inspirational for me. And it goes like this: To action alone has thou a right, and never at all to its fruits.
Mm.
Let not the fruits of action be thy motive, neither let there be in thou any attachment to
Mm.
inaction. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the supreme. That quote, when I came across it and reflected on it, really changed my life. Okay. So let me just break down the quote a little bit here.
Yeah.
To action alone has thou a right, and never at all to its fruits. Meaning, we have a right to take actions in the
Yeah.
world,
Yeah.
but we do not have a right to what fruits come,
Yeah.
what results happen as a result of our action. We don't have a right to that. Why is that? Why? Because there are so many factors in the world. Society is going through something. Today, your hormones are doing something so that you show up in a certain way.
Yeah.
Today, your audience's hormones or the stars have a certain pattern, and so therefore
Yeah.
affects society and affects technology today, affects your audience's
Yeah.
feelings or and some cultural things happening. So what you're saying is being perceived in a different whatever, or the algorithm is doing something today that's strange. We have
Yeah.
no idea the 1,000 factors that are coming into play affecting the results
Yeah.
of our actions.
Yeah.
How can we possibly say, I'm going to do A and I will get B results?
Yeah.
That's madness. No,
Yeah.
now there are patterns that we can notice over time.
Yeah.
We do certain things. There are patterns, sure,
Yeah.
but not for any one action. We will not say, well, I posted this today. This better get 5 likes like usual or 50 likes like usual. Whatever. The more we can detach from the result, the more we can be authentic
Yeah.
to our action. The more we can say, I have the right to the action itself. Let me bring as much of my spirit,
Yeah.
let me bring as much of my values into this action as I possibly can. Let me use this action
Mhm.
as a tool for my spiritual practice.
Yeah.
And then let God, let the divine, let the universe
Yeah.
bring the results as it will. But
Yeah.
I know this also, that if
Mhm.
I continue showing up with actions with as much
Yeah.
authentic expression as possible, I know, of course, I'm going to
Yeah.
get more skillful.
Yeah.
If I keep practicing, I will get more skillful.
Yeah.
And those who have more skills will tend to, not always, but will tend to
Mhm.
get better results.
Yeah.
So the vanity metrics is really you look at how many likes you're getting, how many comments you're getting. You're looking at those as a signal in the long term, as a
Yeah.
pattern of
Yeah.
signals to say, do I seem to be getting more skillful or not?
Mhm. Mhm.
Am I more attuned to my audience's wants and needs and serving them with as much authenticity and
Yeah.
value as possible? If that's only a signal to me, a signal for me to continue practicing,
Yeah.
expressing more with more authenticity and practicing, expressing, and giving them more value.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps.
Yeah. Wow. And with this spiritual quote, it just came to my mind the spiritual lessons we have been learning in our journey in business. And I just wrote down some that you have mentioned. You mentioned detachment from results, patience, compassion, and letting go of control of the things we cannot control. Is there any other spiritual lesson you have been
Yeah.
learning through your business?
Yeah. Well, I want to reframe patience,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and even detachment, because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it can be hard. I know for me, I don't know about those of you who are watching and listening to this,
Mm-hmm.
it can be
Mm-hmm.
hard to think about patience because
Yeah.
patience can be so painful. It's like, oh, how long do I have to wait, right? And the waiting itself can induce some anxiety or some maybe even depression or something like that. So
Yeah.
instead of patience, I like to say surrender.
Mm-hmm.
I like to say, I'm surrendering
Mm-hmm.
to the flow of the Tao. I'm surrendering to the will of the divine.
Yeah.
Thy will be done, not my will.
Yeah.
And so all I have to do is to show up today for today's activities with as much godness, with as much spirituality or the divine spirit. Let the divine spirit flow through me today. Whatever
Yeah.
small thing I'm doing, may my deepest values and my highest intentions be expressed in
Yeah.
even the small thing I'm doing. And
Yeah.
if we are doing that, no patience is needed
Yeah.
because we are in the divine flow, right?
Mm,
And then we
mm,
surrender to the results and we go, oh, let any results be a delightful surprise to
yeah.
say, I don't have any right to the results. I have a right
Yeah.
to my action.
Yeah.
And so if I'm in that divine flow, then I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to pay attention to this and I'm going to give gratitude
Mm-hmm.
to the fact that I have the opportunity to take this action today.
Yeah.
So many people do not. So many
Yeah.
people in the world are barely even able to get up from the bed. They are
Yeah.
really sick today. They
Yeah.
are barely even able to stay alive because they
Yeah.
have no food at
Yeah.
all, anywhere.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
some people are in war zones and can barely even don't know if they're going to be bombed today or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Today, I have the privilege of taking the action of sending an email. I have the
Yeah.
privilege of
Yeah.
of writing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so grateful for this
Yeah.
privilege. And may I therefore,
Yeah.
with the opportunity that so many people do not
Mm-hmm.
have,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and not only so many human beings, but so many souls, I imagine,
Yes.
so many
Yeah.
souls are saying, how lucky you are to play this game of earth. And we're waiting in the wings to play this game that we get to play right now.
Yeah.
How grateful I am to take this action and then
Mm-hmm.
to therefore, of course, surrender the results.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I
Mm-hmm.
really approach the action today.